Secondary targets. So these are other targets that are effective, but not necessarily as effective as eyes and ears and knees. But people protect their eyes and their knees and their groin pretty instinctively because we sense that they're in danger. So these are other targets you can go for if those are obscured. Number one is the jaw. We already talked about the ears as a primary target. So if you go to, when you talk about the jaw, we're talking about the tip of the jaw, also called the button, because if I hit it up or to the side with a fist or palm or elbow or whatever really quickly, it's one of the most effective ways to knock people out. I've seen in a sparring tournament where someone just gets clipped by a big toe and it looks like they didn't even get hit and they're out instantly. So it's right here, right at the tip of the chin. It's like a lever on your brain to jiggle it around. So, jaw. Another target is the temple. The plus side of the temple is you can do a lot of permanent damage. Maybe that's a plus side. If you're in a life and death situation doing some permanent damage when your alternative is being killed, then that would be a plus. The downside is it's very hard to hit accurately because it's just a small target and it's still covered in bone. And it's hard to apply specific force on it, but it is another target. Third target is solar plexus. So the nice thing about the solar plexus as a target is one, it's fairly big, it's say a lot larger than the tip of your chin, and it has both your diaphragm and kind of a cluster of nerves that if you get hit there, it can kind of send you into this kind of trembling shock and also get the wind knocked out of you. And it's a pretty easy target. People protect their head pretty instinctively, but their gut less so, their solar plexus, so punches and knees especially are really effective against the gut. So another target is the kidneys. So right down underneath the ribs, right there. Not a primary target, obviously, because it's hard to get to, but if their back is turned or you're in a grappling situation and they have you in a headlock or something, you don't have anything else to hit, their groin is protected, gives you another soft spot you can aim for. Getting hit there can be quite painful and deter people from continuing. Also, near that, the bottom ribs are kind of floating ribs, so kind of this little band right in here all works as a target. Lastly, the thigh. So we talked about the knee, and you can roundhouse kick to the knee to try and take someone's knee out or side kick it. But the thigh, anywhere on the thigh, if you kick it hard enough, especially the roundhouse kick, it can be pretty debilitating. Take one solid shot there, it can make your muscles seize up, you have a hard time walking, have a hard time chasing. And one plus side about the thigh versus the knee is you can kick there almost as hard as you want on most people and not do permanent damage, versus the knee, hit it just wrong or just right, and they're getting surgery and walking funny maybe for the rest of their life. So thigh, much bigger target, and you can hit it just about as hard as you want and probably not do permanent damage.